Hello stock traders, you should have had a fantastic trading day today. I did not have a good trading day, but that had to do with my own decisions. So today I finished with a 2.06% loss. It took a lot of talent in order to do that. I don't trade perfectly all the time, and I made a mistake today and it cost me dearly, but I learned from my mistakes and I follow my plans, and so that's so important. If you were following the top 7 and others, you should have had a 0.95% gain today. And month to date, if you were following all of those different stocks that have been on this video and you've been buying them in equal weight, then you should be right around a 5.46% gain month to date so far. And compared to the Dow Jones Industrial, the Dow Jones Industrial is up 1.70%. So that's good. Year to date, I am at a 494% gain, so don't feel bad for me. Had a fantastic year and I keep working at it and trying to get better. I never fully achieve being a great trader. I am constantly working at it. Once you stop working on it and you just rest on your laurels, that's when trouble starts to happen. Sometimes, you know, the market changes and a strategy or a play that you might have just really stops working, and you have to be able to be analytic and take a look at that and have a strategy and a plan for each and every stock that you buy. Very, very important. And I promise you, as part of this list, I will have a strategy behind it. It does not necessarily mean it will pan out 100% of the time. My win rate speaks for itself, and so let's cover some of the picks from Wednesday. So here are some of my day trade picks. Today, this morning, early this morning, at 5:30 in the morning, I started putting out some different picks. The first one was WWR, RAVE, and SUNW. Some other picks I had later on in the day, right around 7:30, 7:45, were AAL and LEVI. And I was able to trade those stocks for 9% gain. The reason why I had such a drop in my percentage is because I had one of my call options just kind of go down to 0. I think it's temporary, but that can happen to you when you're in options. And so it's great to use that leverage, but when one of them gets a little far out of whack for the expiration date, it can be kind of funny looking on your numbers. So anyway, those were my day trades today. Had a plus 9%, so I feel pretty good about that. So I have 2 different sales from yesterday's list that I sold pretty early in the morning. The first one was UVXY for a 3% loss, and the reason why I sold that is because the president kind of changed his tune from his tweets and kind of gave some hope, and so the market really was doing well. So SPY was doing well, and so for that reason I decided, you know, it's not a good idea to be in something like that, so I sold it for a loss. The other one was JDST, and because of additional hopes of a possible stimulus, which I really hope they get together and do for all of America, JDST I sold for a 2% loss. So those 2 were at the top of my list yesterday, being what was going on in the news, but the news changed, and so I had to sell and move out of those for a small loss. All right. So a lot of people were kind of upset about me selling safe. So that was a fantastic run up. If you got in at the time when we started recommending it in this group, you would have been about 22, 23% up the time that I sold. And so, you know, overall, that is a fantastic investment. And I believed that that stock was going to go to $100 a share. But one thing I always said was, if the insider activity continued. So once that insider activity stopped, it didn't fit my plan anymore. So it was time to move out of that stock, take my profits, and move on. That is always how I will trade. I never know exactly what the market's going to do. I'm not all-knowing. So you have to react to what you see in front of you and trade the chart that's in front of you. And so since the insider activity stopped, that was time then to get out of that as part of my trading plan. And that is how you make money in the stock market, is you have a plan. Even if you have an idea and you believe that it's going to be that way, if the market dictates differently, if there's news or something else, you trade and you adapt, and that's how you make money. So let's get to the top 7. We just have 7 stocks right now. The very first one is PRGS. And this is Progress Software. This is number 7 on the list. On Wednesday, it finished up 0.28%. My average in it is $39 a share. And the CEO and CFO have been buying up shares in open market, so that's really good. Very, very cool. And I think PRGS is going to be a good stock going forward. Now, I like to use Webull for my intraday trading and also for my regular stock investing. I love the scanners that are on it. I like them because of all the different tools that you have. You can trade so early in the morning. morning, so late at night. It helps me feel secure knowing that if I need to make a change on a stock and it's 3:30 in the morning that I can. And so that's one thing that's really cool about it. If you're looking for a powerful broker, please check it out in the description down below. We got a link and you get a free stock when you sign up and another free stock when you deposit money. All right, number six is UEPS. This is Net One Tech. And on Wednesday, it finished down 0.58%. My average in it is $3.40. And Value Capital Partners and Anthony Hall keep buying up shares. And so this has been going on for 7 business days in a row. Very exciting, and I'm expecting UEPS to continue to move upwards. Number 5, and this stock has been so hot lately. It's really good to see it. This is a PDUFA run-up play, and this is Kala Pharmaceuticals. On Wednesday, it finished up another 6.29%, so this one's starting to do really well. My average in it's $8.34, and they have a PDUFA date on October 30th, and bios are heating up big time. Elsuvis, it's a dry eye disease medication, and I'm really hoping it gets approved. I'm definitely not in it for the approval, but I'm for the price action. Analysts have put a target on this stock of $20.80, and I think this is going to be a terrific stock going all the way up to approval date. All right, number 4, and this stock had a fantastic day today. This is VOXX International, VOXX. On Wednesday, it finished up 3.44%. My average in it's $8.63. And Collie Holding has been buying up shares. Now, there were no shares reported today, but that's typical. They typically record 2 days at a time. Sometimes they'll record 1 day at a time. So it's nothing to be alarmed about, but it's been 17 business days in a row that VOXX International has had insider activity. And so it has been a great stock. And if you've been holding this all the way through, then you're sitting up around 40% in this thing. So you're loving this stock, and it's been a terrific insider swing play, definitely. Now let's get to our top 3. And if you're looking for a powerful group of investors who are very, very smart, the thing I love about this Patreon group and our Discord that we have attached to it is in each level, there are some really smart investors. And so you don't just get me, but you get some of the advice of some of those other people that are in there. There are some really good conversations that happen. And the thing I'm so proud of is that everyone tries to help one another. So no one's putting anyone down. It is a very good group of people. If you are looking for something like that and you want some great strategies and you want to not only learn from me, but from some other terrific traders, I highly recommend it. Check it out in the description down below. For the small amount that it costs, you'll make it up in just one good trade. All right, number 3. Number 3 is Levi Strauss, LEVI. So on Wednesday, it finished up 5.09%. My average in it is $15.52. This is brand new to the list. There has been analyst upgrades going on galore. So this is an analyst upgrade play. Guggenheim raised it from $16 a share to their analyst target of $20 a share. And this is all on Wednesday. BNP raised their target from $17 to $22. ISI raised their target from $17 to $20, analyst target. JP Morgan raised their target from $13 a share to $17 a share. And Telsey Advisory raised it from $17 to $20 a share. So lots of analyst upgrades. And so for that reason, I think that this one's going to be a nice little swing. So this is an analyst upgrade swing play. This has been successful for me in the past. There's not as much insider activity at this particular point of the year. And so this is another great strategy that I sometimes use. And I think that this one specifically, Levi Strauss, has had so many upgrades because of their fantastic earnings that they had, which was really a surprise, that I think this stock is definitely going to be moving upwards in the next few days. All right, number 2 is Spectrum Pharma, SPPI. On Wednesday, it finished up 4.15%. My average in it is $4.12. And they have an October 24th PDUFA date, so it is coming up. It's for Rolantis, which is a chemotherapy drug, and analysts have put an average target on this stock at $10.42. So I think it's going to do really well all the way up to that. Number 1, and this is brand new to the list, this is an insider swing play, and this is HGBL, Heritage Global. Today, on Wednesday, it finished up 6.32%. My average in it's $1.99. I was able to catch it on sale this morning. Top Line Capital Partners and Colin McBurney bought open market 3 days in a row, and so I finally paid attention to this stock, and I think it's a real gem. I think this is going to be a terrific insider swing play, and it should do fantastic for all of us. Still pretty cheap, so definitely worth getting into, and I think it's going to do great. I do a lot of work for this list, so if you could do me a huge favor and please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified when one of these videos comes out. I wish the best for all of you, and hopefully you find lots of value in this list. My goal is that you be successful. Let's have a great rest of the week, and Raythoven out.